Well, I just got done watching a couple videos, and there was a video called The Veganator, and obviously Brian Salon, shout outs to him, and Jada Black, they talked about this dude, this guy, and how he talked about how he chooses not to swirl, which I can't fault a man for his own personal preference, whether it be a white man, black man, Irish man, German man, or whatever. And it pertains to Kristen Harrison and this woman who's a spokesperson for black women going their own way. Now, when this Vegator was on Kristen Harrison's Google Hangout, obviously, and JD and Jada Black gave the details in terms of how she asked the question why you don't want to swirl and stuff like that. I mean, this woman had the mitigated gall to go out there and try to shame this man, trying to say, "Oh, you don't make no money," or "You don't make enough money," this and that. And this is what your typical North American black female will do. And she was trying everything she can to shame this man. And in the end, her daughter comes walking in and asking her daughter, "Do you think mommy's pretty? Do you like mommy's hair?" or something like that. Something to the pertaining of that. And and I have to say about this Vegator guy. I mean, he's very smart into saying, you know what, I even have to mock these women. I'm letting these women hang themselves, and this is what he's doing. I mean, he enjoys making these women look stupid. And this one, the one she calls herself black woman going her own way. Now, obviously, she could be an overweight woman. Who knows? This woman didn't even show her face or whatever. And this is the laughable part about it. I mean, now think about this for a second. Black women going their own way. The majority of you women have been going your own way for centuries, okay? And a lot of you women, ever since the 60s came along with the welfare policies and stuff, you really have gone your own way. So this is another desperate measure for you to just get attention, and that's all you're really doing. Like I said, we can see the smoke screen, the Vegator can see the smoke screen, and like I said, I'm not gonna shame a man who does not want to swirl, which I don't blame him. That's like saying if a woman doesn't want to date black men, I'm not gonna get butthurt by it. Hey, like in the United States, there's just more women there's just more fish to catch than anything. Especially you go into a pond and there's millions of fish. I mean, think about it. You got more women than men. But the problem is in this North American country is the fact that a good portion of these women are hypergamous, and this North American black woman is no exception. She is so hypergamous, it's pathetic. And Kristen Harrison tells these women to practice hypergamy. So now guess what? Since these women, like your Kristen Harrison's fans, have gotten butthurt by the situation, now they're starting to realize that the whole world is unraveling in front of their eyes. Now, they tried to ban a book called I Hate Black Women by a black woman named T.C. Ryder. And I encourage you people to read that book, because let's face it, you got books being written about you. Yes, you got black men talking and speaking the truth about you. To be honest with you, black men don't hate you women. We're just critiquing you, and you women can't stand it. That's the problem. And there's a difference. And so from what I'm hearing, that the Vegator will appear on Brian Salon's Google Hangout. And I'm going to try to get the information of that, or I hope to him getting videos about it. But like I said, man, the Vegator is not the only guy that's going to be doing this. And he could be a troll, who knows. He also talked about how he was in a relationship with a black female, which He could be making the story, but I would be surprised if these black women were treacherous on these white men as well. Because let's face the facts. I mean, the reality is that most of these North American bimbos, I mean, we know that you can manipulate us, and we know that you can be manipulated easily. Now, matter of fact, even a black pastor can sit up there and manipulate you. And y'all proving how easy you women really are by being manipulated. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure this out. So with that, the Viginator is not the only one who thinks this way. Personally, I don't think he ever said he hated you black women. He just chooses not to swirl. And if you North American women cannot accept it, that's too bad. And then there's this woman who says who's going her own way, saying that black men paid this guy to do it. That right there, you just made yourself look more dumb than you ever did. Like I said, I'm glad you women are hanging it. I'm glad you North American black women are starting to hang yourselves, because that's what you're really doing. You think a black man's going to pay a white guy to say those things? No. You don't have to do that. That's just reality. I mean, you got a good portion of black men that are so dysfunctional right now, that have been raised by you women with your welfare policies. Half these black men are walking around with their pants sagged down, looking like idiots. And yes, I will admit they do live home with their moms. It's not gonna lie. I'm not gonna shame a man for that, but it's understandable that a good portion of you North American black women don't want us to be, leaders. You don't want us to think for ourselves. That's why 9 times out of 10 you have the father out of the home. So for you women to sit there and say you're gonna sit there and try to say that you're on your own, you damn right you're on your own. You are definitely on your own on this situation. Because not only do you see this stuff, not only the world see your dysfunctional behavior, and it's being displayed every single day. Even on these reality shows, they see how dysfunctional you are. They see how argumentative you are. They see how rude you are. They see how outspoken you are. And if a woman tells you she's outspoken, she's really saying she's rude to you. And I admit on the video that I did the Viginator, I commented on his video. I did. I'm glad you North American black women are butthurt. And yes, I did see Kristen Carrison's video when she started crying crocodile tears. Saying that she wants to help women better their lives. I mean, come on. I mean, the fact that you had this guy, that you might have contacted him to be on that show, and this Viginator has told you that he doesn't care about swirling with you women. I wouldn't be surprised if half your vagina smells like a dumpster. So now guess what? And you start to realize that a good portion of you North American women, y'all really hate rejection. You really do. Like I said, and shout out to Tito, he goes into the situation, and I checked out his video. It's called Match Made in Hell. And you know what? He's absolutely right. The match made in hell. A good portion of you North American women are starting to find out hell is here. With that, this is Carl Mitchell signing off.